refresh. Oh, let me turn it back on and give it a test. Thanks for the chat rules on my own channel there. Twitch. There we go. If that worked, I'm guessing it's working again. Oh, hang on, it's on the other side. Now I've got to a real tight area here, haven't I? Trying to get this on. There we are. Oh, right. Yeah, not eating lamb all week. Yeah, I very rarely have it. There's no point getting lamb for me. Like I said, it's expensive, so I'm stuck with cheap crap of pork and chicken. Even mince is ridiculous now, which is ground beef, I think, in America. It's really... So you know what I'm talking about. And steaks are expensive, and they used to be cheap. It's absolutely ridiculous, the prices for meat down here, considering we don't really have a shortage of anything. Even milk's ridiculous, and it's all because it gets exported. No. Well, it has gone up since Corona, but it was still ridiculous before then. Utterly ridiculous prices. Fish is expensive because of the quota. Once the quota system came in, so it's a supply and demand thing. I understand that. I get the fish side of things, but even the cheap fish that used to be really cheap now has gone up in price because of popularity. And which is a shame, because actually there was a lot of fish I preferred over the new expensive one. We don't. I don't think we have mackerel here. Generally what you used to get in your fish and chips was something called lemon fish.
Yeah,
I mean,
strain up a wedge of lemon.
Aye?
Was that it?
No, lemon fish, there's three types. It's actually a name for different things. One of them's shark, a certain type of shark, and there's two other different types of fish, and they have a similar taste, which is a bit peppery. But it just depends. The shark one's the nicest. But it is called lemon fish. They just class those three as lemon fish because they look the same, the flesh looks the same, and they sort of taste similar, which is a bit peppery with a bit of a tang to it. But it's not, but hence the reason why it's lemon. Oh, here we go, stuck on something again. No, I didn't want to do that. No, I didn't want to do that. Why did I do that? Why did I turn my lemon wheel instead of keeping it where it was? We can do this, we can do this, we can do this, we can do this, we can do this. There we go. Yeah, see, our top fish here, which is hugely expensive. I don't know how much, probably $30 a kilo now. That's snapper, but it's really, really nice. Oh, rack off sign, really? Not even anywhere near it. Well, just, but I don't think it was enough to warrant that. And then there's Cherokee, which is the second expensive, which is, I never really liked. A big fan of. I ate it, but I didn't really like it. Then you got Gurnard, which is an interesting fish. But they were the main staples, but when they put the quotas in, because the dying fish population, they all went up immensely, and The cheap fish was like lemon fish, like I said, and there was hake as well, and hokey, which I like. And they've all gone up as well. And now this other fish, I can't remember what it's called, but it's really cheap, but it tastes exactly almost the same as snapper. And we've got things like hāpuka, where you need a hacksaw to cut it up. And yeah, a whole bunch. Orange roughy, which became really big because there was a lot of it and it was cheap, but I never liked that one either. And yeah, a few other ones that out. Flounder was one of my favourite. Love flounder. Just cook that as is. Don't need to skin it or bone it. Just cook it as it is. The skin's real nice. But as far as lamb, I'll tell you what, Bon, if I had my choice, if someone gave me the choice, would I like to have some lamb or would I like goat? I would always go with goat. Always go with goat.
Goat's delicious.
It is unbelievably nice. But trust me, if you like lamb, you'll love goat. Because they taste exactly the same. In fact, goat tastes like the freshest lamb you've ever eaten in your life. That's what goat. Goat's a little bit more difficult to cook, but it tastes exactly like, well, it tastes like it's the freshest. It's the same taste as the freshest lamb you've ever eaten. Real nice. And the best thing is, one of my favourite things about lamb is not only the taste, it's the aftertaste. It's got a real nice aftertaste, and the goat aftertaste is nicer and it lasts longer. Goat is awesome. Oh, you might need to go to an Indian place. That's when I first tasted it. In a goat curry. Oh, it was awesome. Absolutely amazing. Oh, they don't do it? Interesting. Is my other one still spraying? Or is that finished? I assume it'd still be going. It was a big field. I can't see it up there though. Oh, I can see one of my tractors. He's stuck costing me money. Seriously? Oh, he's not costing me money, that's good. Let me line this up. No, come on. Is it me? Is this the reversing and the steering this time around with this version is a little bit more pain in the backside than it used to be?
Yeah.
In the other versions.
I'm gonna need a nature break. I might lose connection. You know how my Wi-Fi, my cable is. So you might want to take down my feed for a second there, JJ.
Again, muted, don't know why. Right, I was saying, I don't know how long I was muted, but I do remember what I was saying. I was saying I was quite impressed with the fact that AI Vehicle Extension managed to get to the end of it, even though I got stuck. But when I first tried using sprayers, it's the only one I found an issue with it. AI Extension, that was ages ago when it sort of first came out, and it would go round in circles. And then, of course, it started going the wrong way when I started up, which you would have seen. So I'm going to have to do that myself. And I've got to be careful here too. Maybe it's best I go to the other end and go up. In fact, I will do that. Save me mucking around and having to do an Austin Powers to line up. So I'm going to have to finish this off myself and then go over and do the other one. So once again, I'm having delays, losing time in my desperate attempt to try and catch up with the leaders of this competition.
JJ, I'm back.
I'm starting to feel like I'm ETS in this situation. The other guys are ATS.
I feel the same.
Yeah. So you and me are the representing ETS in this situation, while Patrio and Smudolini are representing ATS. I suppose the good thing is at least ATS is caught up, and actually this week ended in the lead. The last 4 streams, ETS, not only did it catch up, but the 3 of the streams was finished in front of ATS.
Isn't that nice?
It is.
Oh, it means we gotta catch up to the leaders.
I know. But what my point is it's quite possible. It's not over yet. It's just getting the farm.
It's never over until it's over, isn't it?
Yeah. The thing is, our biggest thing at the moment, DJ, is getting the farm each. Once we do that, we've got free range, and it comes down to how you approach your farm and what you decide to do and make, and you know, that can make all the difference. You might end up doing something that brings in a ton of money rather quickly and overtake them. But still, obstacle number 1, get rid of the loan. Obstacle number 2, save up to buy land freehold, which is proving a rather annoying obstacle at the moment. Oh, I've actually got a... I keep forgetting to do that. I was going to put a command in so people could just type in... actually, I'll use exclamation mark farm, and then the rules can come up. People know what's going on with this competition. I tend to forget to do it. In fact, I've already got it in the description for the YouTube edits. So I might as well just copy that. Actually, no. Oh, do I? I don't know. I have to have a look. I have to. First of all, I've got to remember to have a look. Then I've got to remember to actually put the command into the bot.
Well, I just got lucky again. A bigger cedar on sale.
How much?
70k instead of over 110. So not too bad, and I can sell my old one, which brings me more than half that back right away.
Actually, I meant to answer you back, Aussie, but I got distracted. Yeah, I should do my own fishing, I know, but I can't stand fishing. I just don't have the patience for it at all. I think my father and grandfather were in fishing for me, because we went fishing, and both of them have been in the industry for years, and they just put their line in and instantly have a fish, and I was sitting there getting nothing, so it didn't help.
Yeah, when my brother, my dad and I went fishing, my brother would just throw it in, catch 2-3 fish and then get bored, like in rapid succession. And my dad would always take forever. I was somewhere in the middle. I remember one time my dad and my brother went out fishing alone, and they came back with 19 fish, 18 of which my brother caught, like in the span of half an hour. My dad was fuming and proud at the same time.
Yeah, I just really don't have the patience for it. I just get bored too easily because there's not enough happening all at once.
Yeah, fishing is... Well, for a long time we had a vacation in Norway every other year. And most of what we did was obviously hiking in the mountains and fishing. And I normally only went fishing so I could spend some time with my dad, because that's the only time he would ever have really time for us. Because at home he was constantly working around the house. We would be helping, obviously, like mowing the lawn and stuff. But he had to trim the hedges, then the shed had to be painted again, or another fence had to be repaired, or whatever. Always busy.
Right, I got to deal with this issue now, delivering the last of the potatoes.
Don't forget the last line you missed there.
I got it.
That might make the difference.
Yeah, I don't see it's going to happen because, like I said, you had to be in my farm, otherwise you got the money, so it's not going to account for the fact that it was part of the field. So I'm going to lose out.
I'm actually very, very sorry about that.
That's all right.
I did not do that on purpose. Since it was by accident, you could add in, if you lose out on any money, add that back in. I don't know.
Yeah, what I'll do is I'll just, if it does it, which I'm expecting it to do, is I'll just use the tools to fill it up with potatoes and just empty it out until the contract's finished, and then stop and empty the trailer out again. And I'll just use that as overhang.
Well,
I'll just take it as overhang money.
Yeah, sounds like a plan.
Because I have no idea if it was, well...
Your herbicide thingy is just parked up here?
Yeah, well, I've got to, once I get rid of the contract, it'll go.
Ah.
But, yeah, I don't know. Why did my engine just stop for no reason?
No idea.
Well, that makes two of us. Yeah, so I don't, because I don't know if that what you gave me would be more than what I would have got or less. So I'll just, what I'll do is I'll just get the contract finished. It's the only thing I can do. That's something I didn't want to see. Potatoes are not accepted here.
There are two sell points. The one with
Yeah,
the
I know.
plate is for cereal.
Yeah, I figured that out.
Yeah, alright.
I imagine that once I got there. But I was hoping it wasn't just because I put bales here before. I was hoping it wasn't because of that. Right, so that's 49% transported.
Wow. So we're missing at least a full load then. How far is the contract along though?
No idea. Check that in a minute. I'll just fill it up with potato again. Contract is 94%.
See, then you don't need you don't need to deliver 100% to finish it up, I think.
Alright. There we go. Plus an extra $187. So that'll work out. Alright. I'll send you back to the shop. So not too much of a disaster at the end of it. It worked out well.
You actually made a little bit of plus there if you think about it.
Well, $1.80, $187, yeah. Just a little bit.
Yeah, no, the trailer I delivered was 89% full, so you wouldn't have made the full 5.7 grand in overhang.
Well, the trailer I loaded was also the same amount. So.
But I mean, what's $1,000 in the grand scheme of things, right?
Yeah, but it only took out about 10% extra from the full thing.
Yeah, dude, all good, man, all good.
It does, like I said, it's done. We don't have to worry about it. I just have to worry about making money. That's the only thing I've got to do right now. Oh, and by the way, I can get myself another contract. What can I get? What can I get? What can I get? I can get you for a bit of wheat. And it's just a pain if that I can't trust an in-game AI to do this for me. And I can't use vehicle extensions, AI extension.
I never liked the trail sprayer. I never used it if I could avoid it. Either I take the one that is with a 3-point hitch, or the self-propelled one. The trailed one is annoying because it steers as well.
Yeah.
And
Well, that's
that
not the
confuses
issue.
AI harsh. Even
I don't think
always
it's
had
that.
problems. Even cosplay had always problems with that thing.
I haven't had
Always.
a single problem with cosplay with this. It's just I don't trust the AI helper because that doesn't matter. Not with this, with anything, because it tends to miss things no matter what you use. And unfortunately, this is the only thing that I found with AI vehicle extension that doesn't work properly. It ends up going around in circles, which is what it did before. That's the only thing. I don't think it's anything to do with the steering of this, because it was straight. I started off straight with the AI vehicle extension, and it'll do a line and then just go around in circles, or not even finish a row and start going around in circles. So it's having an issue somewhere along the lines with something. I mean, and that's also with the other sprayers that hook on the back, not these ones as well.
Who's near the shop right now?
Not me, why?
I need a bump. I got hung up on a guardrail.
Oh, did you?
No, I'm not up there like up there. It's,
Yeah.
you can just get out and press Alt and lift up your tractor, dude.
Oh, okay.
We are all at the other side of the map, so if there's ever a situation where you can use the mega strength, that's it.
Did you try using diff locks?
No.
You should try that first before you get out and use that.
Yeah, most of the time that helps if you are just stuck on a rail, that's true.
No, I was like, I couldn't move whatsoever, so the tractor was sitting right on top of it, the wheels were spinning.
Oh, yeah, no, if all the wheels are airborne, then
Yeah.
you can try whatever you want, that's not gonna work, yeah.
Yeah, if you had one set of wheels on, the diff lock would have worked. Yeah. But with both of them off, that one of. Right, so we'll get up and finish this row. Snick, mate! Thank you for the 3-month subscription, dude.
Nick, buddy,
How you doing? You hear a German, and yeah, I'm practicing my German. But he's not listening to me. Actually, I should do a
You're
headland.
always so mean to me.
Wasn't me mean?
I feel deeply and personally hurt by this.
Where's hurt?
After I finish kicking your butt for the day, I'm gonna go in a corner and cry.
You really hurt his feelings, JJ.
Yeah, it's very interesting, actually, because it had nothing to do with him. It was just a
No, I
joke
didn't
and
mean
wordplay.
I didn't mean JJ. I meant Snack.
Oh, in that case, all right.
Okay.
Yeah. You called him German. I think that's what the issue is. That's the only thing I can figure out what you said, Snack. I think man in here can't be used as a...
The way he said it, he said as if he was insulted by that, and that's what insult the implications. You know, the way he said it, basically. Because I'm German, that's just a fact, and yeah, getting butthurt over a fact is something only a Trump supporter would do. So.
Oh, no, let's not go there.
We're not Trump supporters, we don't live in the US.
And I don't want to talk about anything to do with politics because I've been there and we had an issue on this thing and I'm not going there at all. At all. That's a way to stop a conversation. Make it go quiet, isn't it?
Pretty much.
No, all good. We just had to collect our thoughts.
Come up with something else to talk about.
Basically.
No, I can't think of anything. Let's go back to politics. Other way, Bambi.
Right.
Actually, what is he driving? I don't think he is.
Who?
Smedo. I think he. I think he's got something from the good old US of A there, isn't he? Mind you, all I can see on the small screen is red. What are you driving? Oh, hang on, I could actually look for myself.
Right now, I'm driving the Case 7200 Pro.
There we go.
But the other two tractors I own are a Class and a Fendt. So my combine is a Case as well, though.
Totally forgot about this.
It was on sale for like 90% off.
I was going to do a row and get this thing up and running so I can have two contracts being done at once. I'm not making much money today. I'm having a shocker. Thanks to the game and thanks to my brain. Putting them together was a bad idea. How much I've got? Okay, let's go wheat. Change to wheat. I'm in a hurry to make money. Come on, wheat. Where are you? Here we go. Do I have any seed hiding anywhere? No. Hopefully that's enough. What field am I going to? 37. Okay, that's nice. Where the heck is 37? That would be...
All the planting contracts go. Did you take them all, DJ?
No.
There's 37.
I only just picked up another one just now because I finished 27.
Hang on a sec. Why then, when I clicked on that like that, it should have gone straight into auto drive. But it's still on shop. Let's try that again. You go like this. You click on the waypoint, field 36. That's definitely the waypoint, field 36. Hang on a second. That's field 37. They fix it. This was obviously done, this auto drive was done before they fix it. It's lucky I picked that up.
Yeah. The auto drive was done before the big update.
Yeah, but still, it should have gone into auto drive. When you click on, we used to click on the waypoints on the map. Hello, Windows circle of please wait, I'm having to think. For no reason at all. It would automatically put it in there, but it didn't that time. Anyway, you get there. Good lad. Oh, I left the sprayer running.
Oh, that hurts.
And then I turned it off. I don't even remember turning it off either. I didn't think I turned it off. I just thought I actually put the foot down. Yes, they are very expensive here, man. In fact, where I live is probably one of the cheapest places, like the good old prices. But yeah, this country is ridiculous when it comes to house prices. Huge prices. Would you like a nice size 3-bedroom house with no backyard? You have $750,000 for a deposit.
I'm over here actually.
Damn.
Yeah,
It's
mate.
actually the same. Yeah. On a property like mine, per se, you could fit at least three townhouses on, and with no backyard.
Yeah, subdivided. But yeah, like Auckland would be $1 million. I think the average is $1 million for a 3-bedroom house. You get a little tiny backyard. That's about it. Rent is and
My parents built the house with around 1,000 square meters plot of land, and paid in today's money about 150,000 euros,
Sounds about
which
right.
would be around $250,000 New Zealand dollars, I think.
New Zealand
Ish.
and Australia is around the same anyway.
Yeah.
yeah, it's ridiculous. We
Yeah.
got a housing shortage as well. So
But then again, they had to put, over the last 30 years, put almost the same amount of money again into the house in new roof tiles and upgrades to the heating system and a solar panel and all that stuff. So as always, that.
yeah, yeah. No, it's here. It's cheap here, but even though the prices have gone up, my parents first moved down here because the house they had in Auckland, they bought it when it was in the cheap time of things, and God, it's done it to me again, hasn't it? This thing. I've got to do a headland up here. So they got a good amount when they sold it and came down here, and they bought a house for pretty much the same price as they originally bought their first one, the one they sold up in Auckland. And that's gone up as well quite a bit, but a lot more slower than the house they were in. Well, mum now, not my dad. Is, you know, it's a good 1/4 acre section, and it's a good 3-bedroom house with a garage and a sleep out. It's decent, absolutely decent.
Yeah, I don't know how much a 1/4 acre is though.
It's half of a half an acre.
Yeah.
It's a decent size. That was a standard section for any house here. Because you always got 1/4 of an acre with your house. Of course, obviously in Auckland, subdividing became a big thing, so you don't have that anymore because you could fit 2 to 3 houses, sometimes 4 houses, depending if you've got a bigger section. Actually, if you're lucky enough on that. So
yeah, I mean, my parents got lucky because they built shortly before the reunification of Germany, 3 years before. Or they started the year before, so they basically got the land for really cheap. And most of the building materials as well. At least for the first row of buildings. Because it was still East Germany when we moved in. But just